Okay, this is how you wire in a fan to a helmet for trooping. So what we've got here is we've got a 40mm by 40mm fan. We've got a snap connector and we've got a battery pack, soldering iron and some solder. So basically unwrap the fan. This has got a connector on it and you need to remove the connector with a pair of scissors, and you've got 3 sets of wires, a black, a red and a yellow, and these fans are for computers to cool down the heat sink or what have you, and the yellow cable is redundant in this exercise, but it's normally used for changing the speed of the fan. So that's what we need to start off with. Now I've checked the fan to see whether it fits in the recess of this helmet, and we basically need to ascertain whether it's going to pull the air in or blow the air out. Now you need this normally in a helmet if you've got room, so you can troop without any lenses misting up. It doesn't really keep you that much cooler, but it does help a touch. I've now snipped off the end of the block connector with a pair of scissors, and it's on to the next stage. The yellow cable has now been snipped away as that's redundant, and now it's a case of stripping off the ends of the cables and twisting them to get a good connection. Before I go any further, I just want to make sure that this fan actually works, because you do get some that don't. So I'm just touching the cables onto the battery pack ad hoc and see if it spins. As you can see, or just about see, it's spinning away nicely. Just taking it off the battery pack. This is just to save time a little bit later on when you're adding and soldering the connector, save you wasting your time. I've joined the 2 parts of the cable, one to the fan and one to the connector, by twisting the 2 ends in opposite directions and twisting them tight. I'm now going to solder those and then repeat the process for the black cable. To solder, you just put a touch of solder on the end of your iron, which is hot, then hold it onto the cables underneath, the metal exposed part, and then you touch the metal exposed part with your flux. Right, you need to cover the exposed cable that you've just soldered together with some electrical tape. This is just to stop any circuits fusing. I know it's not a great job, but hey, it won't be seen. As you can see, the fan is now fitted, and it's just a case of finding where I'm going to put the battery pack, which will probably need a little bit of hacking away inside, but the job is now completed. And then when you've finished with your troop, all you do is disconnect the battery pack, save your batteries, and always be conscious if batteries leak, there's acid in them and they can burn your skin quite badly, so be very aware of that. I hope this helps. Thank you very much. Okay, now the battery pack is in place and is held in with Velcro. You need to be able to pull it out, obviously, to change the batteries and clip the fan on. So rather than have it all fused onto one thing, which is going to be a nightmare, that's the way I do it. So you don't even need to pull the cables out, you just need to unclip it, pull the battery pack out, and there you have it. I've taped in the cable so it doesn't hang loose. There's the fan spinning around to take the air out and stop the lens from getting fogged up. Anyway, I hope that helps. Good luck.